Mouseketeers, PrincessMinnie and John here.
Hey everybody.
And we are here today with a really fun video. We actually started discussing some of our answers the other day, and we were just having way too much fun, so I was like, you know what, we gotta put this on camera because I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It's super holiday related. So two of my good Disney friends, Terryn over at the channel TwinkleBellTerryn and Yvette over at the channel Happily Ever Yvee, started a tag called the Magical Holiday Tag. And I'm a little late to the party because I'm pretty sure they've put theirs up in November, and Yvette was really nice enough to tag me. I was super thrilled that she tagged me. But I have to be honest, with Vlogmas, I haven't gotten to be caught up on all my friends' content, and the tag videos are ones that I kind of just put to the bottom of my watch list because there are so many tag videos out there. John and I, we're really gonna have to do some tag videos in January. Like, that's when we're gonna get super caught up on those.
Oh, I'm just learning this now.
Yeah. So,
I'm super behind.
yeah, he's real behind on his content, filming. So the other day I actually just got to watch their tag videos. I've watched a couple of my friends' tag videos. I have not gotten to watch everybody's magical holiday tags, but I'm definitely going to try. I am going to link some of my friends' tag videos below just because I had a great time watching them, like Karen and Robin and of course Yvette and Terryn. And so I actually watched Yvette's first, which is going to come up and be important later for one of my answers. But this is a tag where you just kind of get to talk about and show off a couple of things from your Disney collection. But you get to talk about just kind of holiday stuff, and like, that's super fun, right? So the first question on the tag is, what kind of shopper are you? Are you an all year long shopper, a Black Friday shopper, or a last minute shopper? Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I think during my life I've been all three, but like I'm now no longer a Black Friday shopper.
Wait a minute, I don't think you've ever been an all year long shopper.
But I think all year long, I think they mean like as you approach Christmas. Like, do you do it way in advance? Yeah,
way in advance, but like literally I'm an all year long shopper. I have gifts for people that I bought last March and August.
Okay, that's nonsense. I've never done that. Like, that's just no.
So that's my answer. I'm an all year long shopper, and like for reals, I will be probably going out December 26th and grabbing a couple things on sale that I will be giving away next Christmas.
So I would say I'm either a Black Friday or last minute shopper for family.
But you're not a Black Friday shopper. You don't like going out on Black Friday.
I like to go on Black Friday.
He wouldn't let me go out this year.
I like to go on Black Friday just to people watch because I think that's really, really fun. I just think it's crazy to see the long lines and people like going for deals that like aren't even deals. But then now for Kate, I like shop about 2 months before Christmas and I just buy lots of stuff like slowly. But
then I get them, guys. Like, I don't get them on Christmas. I've already gotten several presents, some of which you've seen and some of which you'll see in an upcoming video.
But I usually, that's not fair though, because I usually bargain and I'm like, I can give you this present and I will replace its monetary value. Like, I'll get you another present. I just need to like get myself closer to Christmas because it eats away at me.
I think you have always been, in my opinion, a very last minute shopper. You always tried to convince me that you liked shopping on December 23rd and 24th at the mall. Nobody likes that. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare scenario.
It's like, why do today what you could put off till tomorrow?
And like, honestly, you can just like shop mostly online now, really. So it's like you can put it off, but you can't put it off to like the 23rd and 24th because then you're not going to get it in time. So I'm an all year long shopper for sure, and you're lying to yourself what kind of shopper you are, and lying to them. That's what I hear.
I think all procrastinators are kind of like liars. Like, we don't want to admit we're procrastinating.
Procrastinating?
Procrastinating.
Procrastinating.
Alright, fine. And I was, like, once again, didn't know I was getting made fun of today.
Don't come on the video if you don't want to get made fun of, is all I'm going to say.
Next question.
Oh, and I forgot to totally mention this. It's a tag video, guys. I only tag John. He was my tag, you're it.
And I'm here, I'm already doing it.
You're doing it. Who are you going to tag?
I wasn't going to tag anybody.
Well, it ends here, folks. There you go. We're at the end of the tagline.
All good things come to an end.
I'm only not tagging anybody because I feel like everybody else has already done it, or it's kind of too late to do it at this point. Like, we're kind of like getting it up right at the deadline, I feel like.
I'm just going to tag people at Christmas who don't even have YouTube channels. Just be like, yo, do this, set one up, get it up tomorrow.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Filthy animal. Okay, so the second one is, oh, this is a good question. Would you rather be surprised by your gifts or pick them out yourself?
I I think neither. I think, like, very much neither. Like, I don't like, it stresses me out, the idea of people buying me gifts outside of, like, you.
John would probably prefer that no one, like, his gift is that no one gives him a gift. That's his gift.
That would be incredible.
He just turned 30 this year, and my main gift to him was that he didn't have to have a birthday party.
That was incredible. The lack of a party. Like,
everyone, like, people in his family were like, so we're gonna have, like, a big 30th for John, right? And I was like, that's it. That's exactly what he does not want. That's on the opposite of his Amazon wish list.
I still, to this day, talk about a long extended weekend. I call it the golden weekend, because we had plans on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and within like 3 hours of each of the plans, people canceled, and it's still the greatest weekend of my life. Because, like, there's nothing better than, like, the idea that, like, oh, we're gonna do something fun, like people want to hang out with you, but then, like, things just get in the way, and then you just get to stay home and do whatever you wanted to do. Like, that was, like, one of the, like, I'll be 90 years old talking about, like, can you believe the golden weekend when we didn't have anything to do? Incredible.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, canceling plans does feel great, but, like, not if you are the canceller. That feels guilty and bad. But when someone cancels on you, you're like, oh, sweet, I can save my PJs.
It's like being a kid and waking up sick in the morning and realizing you don't have to go to school. And
that is a great feeling.
And realizing that being sick is better than being in school. And that's, like, such an incredible feeling.
Yeah,
like, I used to be so happy to be sick. I'd be like, thank God I'm sick.
Oh my God. We actually got my mom eventually to just let us start taking mental health days. We were like, today is not a school day. We just could, like, not go to school. So we'd stay home and watch, like, All in the Family, like, because there was nothing on TV back then. There wasn't, like, Netflix and Hulu, so it's like you watched what was on basic cable. And, like, so we would just watch, like, old TV shows and, like, Judge Judy and stuff, and, like, that, you kind of, by midday, you were like, I probably should have just gone to school. This is pretty boring. But you were still glad you weren't there.
Alright, so you have to answer the question.
And I liked school, so I don't even know how people felt who didn't like school.
Hated school. I would watch Judge Judy all day. Didn't even like it.
Alright, oh, I didn't answer the question.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I prefer to be surprised. There was one Christmas a couple years ago where you and I actually picked out, like, all our own presents.
Yep.
And it was cool knowing you got what you wanted, but at the same time it was, like, a little bit of a letdown. Like, oh, I have nothing that I don't know what it is. So I prefer to be surprised, except I'm also super bad at pretending I like something that I just don't. And sometimes things have to grow on me. Like, John got me this really beautiful jewelry box a couple years ago, or last year. It was last year, wasn't it? And
it was a big present.
It was a big present. It's really nice. I didn't love it when I saw it. It was like one of my least favorite presents, but I love it now. Like, it's grown on me. I use it every day. I keep all my jewelry in it. It's such a practical gift, and it's also beautiful. But in the moment, it just didn't thrill me. Like, I wasn't like, oh, a jewelry box. I don't know.
It's okay. I was only extremely devastated.
He was. I felt so bad.
It was like one of the big presents, but no, she uses it more than any of the presents she got that day now.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe not my teaks.
True.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. The next...
We've exhausted the number of questions she remembers.
I remember it. I just want to make sure I'm going in the right order. Favorite Disney park to visit during the holidays or wish you could visit? And I already told you I know what yours should be.
Yeah, we only talked about a few of these questions at a time. I gave an answer and she said I was wrong. Here was my answer. And then she was right. I would go to Disneyland, Disneyland in California, because I really want to see the Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas style.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with a totally curveball answer and say something that I haven't heard anyone else say and I doubt anyone else would pick. The park I love the most during the holidays is Animal Kingdom.
It's not a shock. It's her favorite park, so I don't even know why you're acting like...
Because even people who love Animal Kingdom still don't pick it as their holiday park. To me, I love Animal Kingdom during the holidays. Like, their tree is so fun. It has, like, animal masks on it and just, like, really cool things. And to the idea that you're walking through, like, fake Africa at Christmas time or fake Asia at Christmas time, it's just fun. It's so fantasy. It's so escapism. Like, my dream is totally to spend Christmas at Disney World sometime, and I want to stay at the Wilderness Lodge because I think that's the most gorgeous resort during the holidays and just ever, but definitely during the holidays. Stop looking at me like that.
I'm right now, I'm like the Philip J. Fry Futurama meme where he's squinting. It's like, not sure if great answer or just your answer for everything. Like, Animal Kingdom's, it's our first full day every trip we've ever gone on because you're obsessed with Animal Kingdom. It's gonna be your answer no matter what, and I feel like you're just justifying it.
No. So, I've always wanted to go, let me, like, explain a little bit more. I've always wanted to go to Disney World for Christmas, but it also sounds like a nightmare. Like, they shut down the parks due to capacity. You're shoulder to shoulder with strangers. Like, no thank you. Like, that's too much. I don't even want to be shoulder to shoulder with you. Like, that's too much.
That's not a great thing.
Like, no. Like, walking around like sardines in a can. Like, that does not sound magical to me. Like, and I love Epcot, but like, I don't know. That just doesn't feel that Christmassy to me. I would actually, if I woke up on Christmas, I would go to Animal Kingdom. I doubt it would be as crowded as any of the other parks. I love the decorations there. I love the vibe of Animal Kingdom. It just feels so relaxing. And I saw that some people I'm a member of the Disboards group on just on the internet, and somebody was talking about how they went and they did like the Wild Africa trek on Christmas Day, and like the park was empty and like they got to see elephants, and I was like, that sounds like the perfect Christmas. Like, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to wake up at the Wilderness Lodge and go to Animal Kingdom and do like a specialty tour or something. Like, that's my Christmas magic dream.
Sounds nice.
Doesn't it? Anyway.
Next question.
Okay. Pick one. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Magic Kingdom or Holidays Around the World at Epcot.
Very Merry
and
Christmas
we
Party.
have done those, so.
Very Merry Christmas Party. It's not close.
I agree.
It's just, there's no point in even discussing it.
And he doesn't even like Magic Kingdom.
Oh, no, I don't. It'd be, because it's...
We've done Disney trips. We haven't even gone to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, that's probably like sacrilege, but to be honest, like, Disney's parks are too packed all year round now. When I was a kid, we would go during off times, and I would love all the parks. Now it's like you're there in like October, like what used to be like one of the, like the October or January, time where like no one went, and now it's like you're in Magic Kingdom and you can't move around. And I don't...
Well, the last time we were at Magic Kingdom too, it was actually June, and it was really hot, and we just couldn't be there past noon. It was too hot. So, yeah. Like, that kind of soured us on Magic Kingdom a little bit. But on our honeymoon, we actually did Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and I had to, like, ask him real hard if we could go, because it's a lot of money. It's such a ridiculous amount of money for, like, a few hours. But we also agreed at the end, he actually said it, and I was so happy. It was the best couple hours of the entire Disney moon. And we were there for, like, 9 days. So to say, like, a couple hour period was the best part of the entire thing, pretty special.
It was really awesome.
Yeah. We actually rode, like, we did see the parade, but we're not really parade people, but we loved it.
It was good.
We actually saw that. We saw, like, the fireworks and the castle show, and we saw everything. Oh, and we got to get our picture taken with Scrooge McDuck, and I love that. I still have that picture.
That was the best part.
And then, but the highlight to me of that trip was we rode Space Mountain like 10 or 12 times in a row as a walk-on.
Just kept looping around.
Yeah, we just love Space Mountain so much in Disney World. So that was fun, and we just kept doing like funny pictures for the camera.
Oh yeah, we did a couple like
Charlie's Angels.
I remember that, yeah.
Like, it was really fun. Okay. So yeah, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, not even close, hands down, slam dunk. I can't wait to go back to that. Oh, this one's gonna be really easy and really fast. Favorite holiday Disney park food? None. Like, we just don't have one. Yeah. Like, I love treats at Disney World, but to me, like, if I'm gonna indulge in a treat, it has to be super special. And when we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, we had the cookies and the hot chocolate, and let me just tell you, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Now, I've heard and I've seen pictures, and it looks like they've vastly improved the cookie quality since we went in 2012. It looks like people really enjoy them now. They have upped their cookie game.
I'll never know.
Back when we went, it was like you got like a snickerdoodle that tasted just not even as good as store-bought. I don't even know how it's possible. And the hot chocolate with water, like, no. Personally, like, I only have hot chocolate maybe like 2 or 3 times a year because I make it with heavy whipping cream, which is like pretty much the most indulgent thing you can have. Like, I can't even drink an entire mug of it. Like, the first few sips, you literally think, this is like the drink of the gods. Like, this is what they drink on Mount Olympus. I swear, it's like an instant, like high or something. But then...
I'm picturing this, it's cracking me up.
Just like 10 sips in, you're like, I can't do this anymore. This is way too much. So, hot chocolate, love it. You make it with water, you make me cry. You make it with whipping cream 3 times a year, and you enjoy it, and then you just don't have it again. Those are my hot chocolate rules. And there you go. It's the hot chocolate Bible according to Kate.
I mean, like I said, I hope holiday treats are great for everybody else. Like, I don't really eat them, so.
That's it. So, no favorite holiday treat from us. Okay. So, the next one is, oh, this is an easy one. Favorite holiday Disney pin, and we both were able to pick ours pretty easily.
Yeah. Mine was the one I just got for you. That was one of the early Christmas presents I should not have given. But it was the Mickey and Minnie from 2009 Disneyland Paris pin. And I just love the tree, and I love that they were super dressed up. and I kind of viewed it as similar to the Dapper Day pin I got you, because they were like so dressed up. So I liked that it kind of was the very first Christmas we were ever in Disney, and that meant a lot to me. So I think it has like sentimental value, but I also think it's a great pin.
Cool.
This is the pin. I got this for Kate for Christmas, and like I was saying, I gave it to her early, which is classic me. But it means a lot to us just because we went our very first trip when Kate was there for the very first time. I took her there in January, and they still had all the 2009 Christmas decorations up. So I just had to find my favorite 2009 Christmas pin, and this Disneyland Paris pin really hit it off for me.
So my favorite pin is one that I bought myself this year, and it's a jumbo pin. Like, look how enormous this pin is, guys. Like, look at that, the size of my face almost, right? And I got it for a super good deal. This is from the Disney Chris Instagram page. I know at least a couple of you told me I'm gonna go join that group after seeing this pin, and it's a pin featuring a lot of the Winnie and Pooh friends. I always say that, Winnie and Pooh friends. No, Winnie the Pooh and friends. And this is called Christmas Eve, and all the friends are like decorating the tree and getting their presents ready. Disney always seems to do a lot of holiday pins featuring Winnie the Pooh and some of his pals, and this is definitely my favorite one. So it is a fantasy pin, and it's like just gorgeous and glorious, and they're all dressed up, and they're all just excited for the season, and I mean, it's making me feel like it's Christmas Eve, and I know it's almost here, but this is really making me feel like it's here right now, and I love this pin so much. I know a lot of you think it's super cute and super cool, and I think it's great that they included like a bunch of the characters on it and not just one or two. Like, even Kanga and Roo, you don't see them enough. And of course Rabbit, he's one of my best buddies, so I'm super glad he's on this pin. Alright, time to consult the list again. Where are we at? Oh, okay, another show-off moment. What is your favorite Disney Christmas ornament? Now, I love Disney Christmas ornaments. Like, I know every YouTuber does, but like, I definitely want to have a Disney Christmas tree one day. I mean, the tree's largely Disney.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of Disney stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to show yours first?
Sure. So this is my favorite ornament. We actually bought this for Kate in Disney. I don't remember the year, but it means a lot to us just because I purchased it on a day where we were just having an off morning and probably both a little bit miserable for a reason we can't even remember. And it was just like a pick-me-up where I was like, I want to buy you something special and something you can remember from this trip. So I bought this, and she instantly cheered up. And I just love it's all the gold detail in it and the hidden Mickey heads.
I was so like excited that John picked this one because this has a special place in our tree every single year, and I was going to pick it as well, so it actually opened up that I could pick another ornament that I really wanted to pick as well, and I couldn't decide between the two. But this ornament is also plated in 24 karat gold, and this ornament cost $50. I just feel like I always tell everybody that. Like, I think that's incredible. This ornament costs $50. I would love to have a tree that just had like 10 of these on there, like a mini tree. That'd be so pretty. That'd be so pretty, right?
That thought just caused me a lot of stress.
I don't even know if you can get these anymore in Disney, because I'm pretty sure we got this like in 2012.
It's a while ago.
Long time ago.
Well, I guess like when you buy someone a cheer me up present, it's got to be something substantial.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was.
Well, and he didn't just buy me this one. He also bought me 3 of the Disney Princess ear hats, and those are like buy 3 for $60. So you spent a lot on ornaments that moment to cheer me up.
I didn't even know I did that. That's causing me a lot of stress.
This was years ago. You don't miss that money. You don't miss it. You don't miss it. All right, let me show you guys my favorite ornament now. Probably surprising no one, I'm going to pick this glorious, most gorgeous ornament ever that my friend Robin from the channel ohelloRobin sent to me. And if you have not watched her holiday magical tag, you definitely need to go do that. I've linked it down below because hers is really fun and just really, really made me want to be a part of her Christmas traditions. And it has the castle inside the glass Mickey head shape. And I mean, this is not a Christmas tree ornament to me. Like, I'm not going to be putting this on my actual tree because that sounds so dangerous. Like, I'm never risking this breaking. I'm already clumsy enough this could break anyway. I'm not gonna let my cats bat it around on the tree. So this will probably be like more of like a tabletop ornament, but I am just so thrilled to have it for the rest of this season and every season to come. Oh, this next one's a good one. Your favorite holiday movie. It can be Disney, it does not have to be.
Okay. You go first?
Yeah, mine's fairly obvious, I would think. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I love the original Grinch. No other Grinches have been able to like really grabbed me the way the original Grinch has. I love it. I love that it's not like a 20-hour long movie, because I feel like some movies are just so long and drawn out. So I feel like that movie just gets the job done. Like, it tells a classic, wonderful story. It has amazing songs in it. I love the Grinch himself. I love Max. Like, the Who's are fine. We actually got to meet the Grinch last year during Grinchmas at Universal Studios, and he was phenomenal. Got my picture taken with him, loved him, met him twice. Like, I told him that he was really actually nice and I liked him, and he was like, "That's so horrible. I can't believe you'd say something about like that about me. I hope you get jury duty." Like, and I had just had jury duty, and he was very happy to hear that. So, he is just my fave, and I love the Grinch. And then I would say my runner-ups, like Elf is such a great movie, and I feel like that is like just, it's so cool to have a recent classic movie. Like, that's definitely a classic Christmas movie, but it's not from like the 1950s, so I think that's super cool. And then I'm gonna go and say Home Alone. I think that is such a fun Christmas movie.
Alright, well, she hit at the end on my favorite Christmas movie.
Ooh!
And it's Home Alone. Home Alone is great. It's like, I mean, I love a lot of the actors in it. I love Joe Pesci, and I always forget the second guy's name.
I can't think of his name either. But did they start off as the Sticky Bandits and then they're the Wet Bandits, or is it vice versa?
No, I think they're the Wet Bandits in the first one.
And then they're the Sticky Bandits.
Yeah, I actually love both Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
They both really hold up, I feel like.
I grew up as a huge Tim Curry fan, so him being in Home Alone 2 was a
Oh
big
my
thing.
god, I forgot he was in Home Alone 2. I love Tim Curry.
He almost single-handedly makes that a better film, even though it's a worse story.
So true.
So like, yeah, I'm just a huge fan of that movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's definitely ridiculous, but I think that makes it better. It
was like 90s level ridiculous, like, which no other decade has quite matched.
Oh, 90s kids movies were the best. You had Richie Rich, where like he gets like $1 million. No.
I've never seen that.
No, he inherited fortune in that movie, so he has like an entire fortune.
That's also Macaulay Culkin, isn't it?
Yes, great film. That actually is on one of his other good ones. There's Blank Check, where the kid like writes himself.
Blank Check is awesome.
And he buys way more stuff than $1 million would buy today.
Yeah, seriously, or even then, like they act like $1 million was every dollar in the world.
For like a month after I saw that film, I thought endlessly about owning a castle where you could go from the top floor to the bottom floor via a slide. Like, I was like, what is it going to cost me to do that from my room?
Like $1 million.
My parents were like, you can't have that.
But Santa can't fit that in a sleigh.
No, but I mean, those movies were like really fun, and like only 90s movies had that feel.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I think in Richie Rich, he has like a roller coaster in his backyard. It's like, that was like old school, like this is what you wanted in the 90s stuff. So it was just a lot of fun. And I do have to give a shout out though, it's my honorable mention movie, just for one scene, is A Year Without a Santa Claus.
I love that movie.
As most of the movie is problematic, not because it's like weird, but
most Santa Claus based holiday movies are problematic.
Yes. It's problematic in the sense that a lot of the scenes are just filmed like with bad songs.
And
like,
some of that movie's kind of boring.
Yeah, it stretches.
I like it, but it's kind of boring.
But the whole movie is saved by Freeze Miser's song. Is it Freeze Miser or Ice Miser? It's been a while since I've seen it.
No, it's Freeze Miser. I'm Mr. Freeze Miser. No, is that right?
Oh, this is gonna get us killed.
Snow Miser.
Snow Miser.
I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm gonna look it up.
Well,
Snow Miser.
But for me, the best Christmas movie moment ever is Snow Miser's song.
Oh, it's so good.
There, to this day, as like I'm 30 years old now, there's not a single snow day where I don't, the first step outside, think like, I'm Mr. White Christmas. Mr. Snow. I know like there's like a 10 below line, and I crack out.
Mr. 10 below. They call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns the snow in my clutch. Too much, dun dun dun. Too much, dun dun dun. I really identify with that.
It's even funnier too because while I'm shoveling, I know I'm getting all the words wrong. So, like,
I know,
so
right?
I was like, Snow Miser. Like, so it's just funny.
Like Freeze Miser.
So it's just, I don't know, that song is so much fun. And it's also funny too because his brother's song is not that good.
And so you don't like him as much.
Yeah, like you're like, I am definitely a Snow Miser fan.
Team Snow Miser every day.
So they don't hold it to Home Alone, but it's a fun film just for that one scene.
So true. I know a lot of other people said that they love Christmas Vacation. I've never seen that.
I have, but like it's just whatever.
Like I feel like I should, but I don't know. There's only so much time in the world. Okay, so next one. Okay, this is where I have to harken back to the beginning of the movie, the beginning of this video, where I said that I watched Yvette's first, and then we talked about some of our answers, because then I went to watch Terryn's, and Terryn and I had the same answer for this next question, which I find unbelievable, actually.
What's the question?
If you could be a character in any Christmas movie, who would you want to be?
Are you going first or me?
I'll go first. Because Terryn and I both said, and this is so bizarre that we both felt this, Clarice, Rudolph's girlfriend in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. Like, what are the odds of that?
I can't believe you knew who that was.
I know, well, I did not remember the name. My sister reminded me of it because I brought that up to her that same night. And, Terryn said it in her video later, so it reinforced it for me. So Terryn had a really nice reason. I mean, she also did say, like, oh, it's because Clarice is pretty, which is also my reason.
Valid reason.
Yeah, right? But, like, she also was like, oh, and Clarice accepted Rudolph for exactly who he was. Like, so she also had, like, a heartwarming, like, reason. And I'm just like, nah, pretty. Like, that's who I want to be. But also, like, no lie, I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but now I challenge you to think about this and tell me down below. What animal do you think you most resemble? I've always said I thought that mostly, if you had to pick an animal, I thought I looked like a deer. And I'm not, please, do not in the comments be like, you don't look like a deer, like, well, I'm not like fishing for compliments, I'm not even, like, I think it's a good thing. I think deer are beautiful. Like, you know, Bambi's gorgeous. Like, everyone always forgets Bambi's a boy because Bambi's so pretty. Like, deer are beautiful, and I've always been like, I feel like I look like a deer. So, that's why I want to be Clarice.
So you're not, basically she's not lacking confidence.
That is not the issue at stake today.
Oh, so it's my turn?
Yeah. Oh, I remember you told me. It's hysterical who you said you want to be.
My gut first reaction of sticking with it is I'd want to be the dad from Home Alone. Because, like, have you seen that Home Alone house? Like, he owned that house in the 90s. Do you know what happened to the real estate market since then? They are so rich. Like, that house is probably worth a solid, like, $700K back in the 90s. That's like a $2.5 million house right now. Like, in this market, in this economy? Like, could you, and not only that, not only did they own that sweet house with all, they had a fully furnished attic. Like, it wasn't even for storage. There was a bed up there. He got set up there like, oh my god, he's gonna be sleeping amongst, like, spiders? No. Amazing attic. Better than anyone's room when they were a kid. So, like, not only that, he took an entire family of, what, like, 17 people? I can't even remember how many people, all to Paris.
For the holidays!
Again, in the 90s. Like, I mean, each ticket to Paris now costs, like, half the Disney trip. 17 of those he bought.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
And you know what? Even if his house had gotten robbed, I bet you he had insurance. I feel like there was nothing at stake in that movie. He had like 1 million kids. So like,
that's true, Kevin. Maybe he should have just like gone to another house and like been safe, like gone to a friend's house. So you're telling me none of his friends were home for Christmas? Like, doesn't make any sense.
Well, see, it seems like Kevin didn't have friends.
Oh, I see. I haven't seen it in so long. But like, there was nowhere he could go. He couldn't even go to a neighbor's house or whatever. I don't know. But like, you're right. Like, if they robbed the house, who cares? Like, they could have easily paid to replace all their belongings.
That's my point. I would choose him.
Wow, I never thought about that.
I would choose him. I would be rich. And even if they got rid of Kevin, clearly Kevin was the least favorite kid. So like,
they didn't
he had plenty of children. Plenty to replace Kevin with.
More than enough.
Yeah. They even had that neighbor kid that looked like Kevin. They could have just brought him into the house. You know? Like, he caused all the problems in the first place. Be like, oh, you're the new Kevin.
So, essentially, I guess what it boils down to is you want to be an obscenely rich man, and I want to be a beautiful, like, fawn.
Love at first sight.
It's a classic couple!
That's what I was gonna say.
I know!
You had to beat me.
I'm sorry, I just felt it at the same time that you were saying it. Alright, okay. Now, Terryn and Yvette. I need to know who thought of this next question because...
It's weird?
It's weird.
I don't know what it is.
It's like, I can't believe you're gonna make me say this on the internet. Thanks a lot. If you could be under the mistletoe with any Disney character, who would it be?
My gut rate is this is a Terryn question.
I know, I really think it was Terryn.
Like, I'm super confident. I bet my house on it.
Okay. So, I know my answer.
I know mine too.
So I want to say I want to say a non-answer first though. I actually have always thought, because I grew up with him, that Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid was the most handsome Disney prince, but I would not want to kiss him because he just doesn't seem that interesting or smart to me the older I get. And I'm not here for that. Like, I'm not just kissing you because you're hot. Like, I want more to the equation. Can
I ask a Prince Eric question real quick?
You sure can.
It seems to me from comments, and I would have never guessed this, because like that a lot of girls like Prince Eric the most.
Oh yeah, everyone, he's hot.
All guys hate Prince Eric.
They do?
Yeah, he's like
This is news to me.
He just seems like the most beat up, the prince you would beat up first. Like, you know, you'd win too. Like, it's not even like big burly men who beat him up. It's like everyone. Like little stick figure guys. Like, I can take Prince Eric.
Oh my god! I mean, he takes down Ursula.
The only person who might be better than Prince Eric might be the Beast when he transforms back into a wimpy guy.
Oh, I know.
That is such a disappointment. I've said this before on this channel.
I know. I'm always like Beast in his beast form is way better than in his human form.
It ruins the whole movie.
I completely agree with you.
I'm like, and checked out.
I know! You want her to be with Beast, which is why, like, when you meet Beast, he's still in Beast form. And when you see, like, the Enchanted Christmas, he's still Beast. Like, because everyone just wants him to be Beast.
I just stopped the VHS tape when Beast dies. That's the end of the film for me. Like, Beast is dead, but he found true love, and all of his... And
isn't that the best possible ending?
Yeah, and I believe that all of his people get turned back, or maybe they don't, I don't know. I would love to be a candle. Could you imagine, like, not having to go to work? You're just, like, chilling in a mansion? Like, I'd be a candle forever. He's like, and he was a hot candle.
You know what, I'm so obsessed with tea. I would legit be a teapot forever. I would do that. You never have to watch your weight. Like, you don't. Like, you're made of china. You're how much you weigh forever.
Yeah, there's one standard for teapot sizes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling this. I'm feeling like they should have all just stayed objects.
Yep.
And Beast should have stayed Beast.
And I always, you know what? I always felt like Cogsworth, and isn't in the most recent movie, doesn't he want to be stay o'clock? Because his wife scares him, and like I was like, that's why I like Cogsworth. Like Cogsworth, like he kept my favorite character in the original. Once again, I felt most like Cogsworth. Where he's like, yep, clock is good.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Right.
Okay, but anyway, so back to who we're kissing under the mistletoe. So someone actually, I can't remember who it was, I'm so sorry. So one of my friends brought up who they would kiss, and I was like, oh, you know what, I might change my answer. Because my answer was originally going to be Beast, in his Beast form. Sorry if that shocks you, and I'm sorry I have to say that on the internet. But thank you, Terryn and Yvette. But, I mean, you can tell I've gotten used to kissing a really, like, furry guy.
That's a fair point.
Right? Like, I'm used to it. Like, I don't think the fangs would bother me. I'm not turned off by the horns. So, like, I feel like I could totally, you know, kiss Beast, and that would not be a problem for me.
You're gonna be safe everywhere you go, because he can defend you.
Yeah, like, I'm totally into Beast as Beast. Just not when he turns back into the prince. Human form. But I might change my answer because somebody else brought up that, like, Star Wars owns Disney now. So technically you can pick Star Wars characters.
You mean Disney and Star Wars?
Yes, Disney and Star Wars, I do mean that.
Disney's gonna own everything in like 7 years.
Yeah, so. It's just all gonna be Disney. So, I would probably actually pick, like, Anakin Skywalker.
Ooh, interesting
choice.
I
actually really like... Is it the Clone Wars? I
really
really like
Clone Wars.
I really like Anakin in the Clone Wars. I think that's gonna be my mistletoe pick.
I never would have guessed that, but that's pretty funny.
I wouldn't have guessed it either until someone else said it, and I was like, Darth Vader is my favorite character. I think I'd even be with him when he was like Darth Vader. Like, as long as he didn't have to take off the helmet, I'm like into it.
Darth Vader's on our credit card, so this is not a surprise.
I know, I'll take it. I'm into it. Like, as long as everywhere we go the Imperial March plays, I'm here for it. There you go.
Alright, I've got like my actual answer and then my I'm forced to give it answer. So the first answer is I would definitely kiss no one under the mistletoe because, like, I don't like to be told what to do. Like, no, this is serious though. I don't drink on St. Patrick's Day because I think that's nonsense. Like, I don't like, oh, on this day you do this thing. Like, that annoys the hell out of me.
Yeah, you certainly don't like giving Christmas presents on Christmas.
No. Like, I want to give them whenever I want to give them. And I can't help it. That's who I am as a person. So, but if I'm forced to give an answer, I would kiss Mulan's Lucky Cricket.
You would kiss Cricky?
I would kiss the Cricket. First of all, incredible good luck. Like,
Cricky was insanely good luck.
Like, first of all, like, me and Cricket, like, I'd be into it. Like, we give him a quick kiss, and all of a sudden, I got good luck for the year. He, like, survives insane scenarios.
Why do you assume you get the good luck for a year?
Maybe forever. I don't know.
Yeah, you might just always have good luck.
I'm like Mushu. I'm like, you can sit by me.
That is such a weird choice, but I like it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
She just likes it as not another girl.
Yeah, that would have not been cool. Alright. So, yeah, so that's that question. Alright, only 2 left. Would you rather experience a Christmas at a Disney park in 1971 or in the year 2100?
This one's easy.
I agree. 2100.
We're enemies.
Like, I'm gonna take the time travel forward, he's gonna go backwards.
I've got multiple reasons why 2100
So do I.
bad
No, I
answer.
have it why 1971, just not great.
Alright, shall I go first or you go first?
I don't care.
Alright, first of all, I'm not convinced Disney parks will still be there in 2100. There's like a hurricane in Florida like every 7 minutes. There is no way Florida's gonna be alive. Like an entire state, people will have evacuated Florida by 2090. There's no way that park is still operating.
Well, it doesn't have to be a Disney World. It doesn't have to be Disney World. It could be Disneyland in 1971. It could be...
California, same thing. Like, there are natural disasters. They're gonna move them inland.
Actually, wouldn't only Magic Kingdom and Disneyland Park have been open in 1971? I think those are your only two options.
Ooh, what was the first year for Disney World? It was in the 70s, wasn't it?
I think we're gonna have to find out. Let's see. I think it was 71.
It's probably the first year.
Magic Kingdom opened October 1st, 1971, so you could spend Christmas Day
No.
there, or you could spend it in Disneyland Park. But Paris didn't exist, Shanghai didn't exist, Hong Kong didn't exist, Tokyo didn't exist, so you can't pick those if you go 1971.
Alright, well, we'll get into my real answer of why you definitely want to go back in the past. First of all, like, I would look like a supermodel in the past. But, like, I would look way worse in the future. There's gonna be, like, if I go to 2100, they're like, who is this monster amongst us? They're gonna have, like, things I can't even imagine. They're gonna be, like, I don't know what cosmetics are gonna look like. I don't know what plastic surgery people are gonna get. Like, you probably just, like, go into a little tube and they're like, oh, now, like, you're gorgeous. I don't want to jump into the future and have them be like, this guy is a freak and he's from the past. Whereas if I go back to the past, they'll be like, I like that guy. He's cool. He's got cool clothes.
No, I think 1971 actually makes sense for you because you don't really care about technology or
hate it.
anything like that.
Yeah, I would just be talking to people, find out like what their 70s opinions were. Like, how's it feel to be in the 70s, Sarah? Like, you were in the 70s as well. Like, oh.
Right.
Yes, I
you're
am.
right. This is 1971 and I was born 1950 something or other.
What's 30 years minus 1971?
I know, right? Yeah, I guess I actually made myself too young in that scenario, that fake scenario.
Yeah.
But, okay, all you people picking 1971, you're lying. Like, I don't believe you. Okay, oh, nostalgia? You couldn't Instagram it. Right away, done. You're not going. Like, you're not. You can't Instagram it?
That's a huge plus for me.
I know, like, that's why it makes sense for him. You're not going. I don't believe you. I'm picking 2100. First of all, not only will I be able to Instagram it, I'll be able to do whatever you can do in 2100, which is probably, like, actually create, like, a holographic map that you can show to everybody that includes smells, because, like, that's the, like, the technology's gonna be insane. You're gonna be able to, like, have your palm open, and, like, I'll be like, Alexa, or whatever you call your hand camera, Alexa, like, show me Magic Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom's gonna, like, appear as, like, a hologram, and you could even, like, smell Main Street and everything. Like, it's gonna be insane. That's what I want. I want to know what it's gonna be like. I'm definitely gonna be dead by 2100. I want to know what it's gonna be like.
1971.
Oh, that's the wrong choice.
It's
not an opinion, it's a fact.
I'm telling you, you don't want to see the future. It's scary.
I don't want to see the past. It was hairy.
It's hairy now. She just said that she's fine with the hair.
I don't know. I'm fine with yours. I don't want to see. No, because you know what? Men had mustaches back then. Beards are infinitely better than mustaches.
They would have been suspicious of people with beards, I feel like.
Okay, I think there's only one question left, and we've already been talking a long time, so we should get to it. A special holiday tradition. I have two.
That's not a question. That's a statement.
That is more just a phrase.
A special holiday tradition. Goodbye, everyone.
No, but so I have two special holiday traditions. One involves this guy right here. Every year I wrap my presents while I watch The Grinch. And like that movie is definitely not long enough to wrap the multitude of presents that I buy. So I watch The Grinch and then I put on Christmas episodes of my favorite TV shows like Bob's Burgers or Futurama. And like I just love that tradition. It's definitely one of my favorite things. I can't really share it with you though because I'm wrapping presents for you. Yeah. So that's the only thing. And then the other tradition is something that's only been going on for 2 years, but I see it happening the rest of our lives, which is we no longer decorate our own tree or house for Christmas, and it's like such a relief. Instead, we have my sister, her husband, and their 2 daughters come over, and they do it all. and all we have to do is provide food. And so they literally go into our shed, take out our big Christmas tree, put it up, decorate. This year I had my brother hanging like picture frames. Like, it was intense. They like completely redid our house in one day. It was magical.
If they're watching this, it's totally not a scam.
No, we just love having you guys over for the holiday season. Thank you for coming. They'll never know.
No, they'll never know. We do like having them over though.
We do. But so, do you have any traditions other than giving me presents increasingly earlier every year?
I have one, and I actually I associate.
I feel like I should know his traditions.
I associate Christmas morning. I was actually telling you this morning, and I don't know if you knew this. Like, I associate Christmas with playing video games. So like, even though I don't play them as often anymore, like, I don't want a new video game. I want a video game I played as a child, because always one of my biggest presents would have been like a Super Nintendo game, and then eventually an N64 game. I wanted something that, like, it was probably Mario Brothers or something like that. So like, when I think of Christmas, at some point during the holiday season, I want to sit down and I want to play one of my old video games that gives me nostalgia. Because like, because I remember every morning like waiting for my video game, getting it, and then as soon as you had it in your hand, like, I can't wait to play this. Like, now we have to go to your grandpop's to go have breakfast. I was like, I can't bring this.
Aww,
this is a disaster.
That's so sad.
So you just sit like at breakfast being like, eggs, can't wait to get home and play Mario Brothers. It's like, that's all I would think about. So like, I just think about that so much now, because you'd spend hours that day waiting to play your game.
That is really funny.
Yeah,
mostly Christmas is just like unwrapping the toys that you got, right? Which is, I think, why Christmas is, it's not really a letdown when you're older, but like we don't have any kids, so we still don't experience that part of Christmas. So now it's like we exchange our gifts, and it's like we can't play our gifts. Like, we don't buy each other toys, so we're like, so what do we do with the rest of our day now? Like, what is Christmas now?
Let's hang out. Yeah,
we just hang out. But it's just different than when you're a kid.
True.
But yeah, so we still have some special fun traditions. Well, this was fun. I'm glad we did this tag, and if you still want to do it, go for it. I'll definitely watch these after Christmas is over, because it's just fun to like learn more about people. Guys, I almost left this video without doing the advent pin. So, oh my goodness gracious, are we legit at the 22nd?
Can I open it?
That's great. Yeah, you can open it. I can tell it's a Toy Story pin, so that's fun. I just don't want any of the ones I already have. I have a lot of them.
Which ones do you have?
I have Buzz and Woody and Wheezy and Mr. Potato Head and the Prospector and Bo Peep. So let's see if we can get some lucky.
I'm worried. The color's yellow. Oh, it's Jessie.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't really care for Jessie, but at least she's not a double, so I'll take it. Like, she is a Toy Story character, obviously. No, the Prospector's the worst.
No, I like the Prospector.
No, he's the worst.
But at least he's supposed to be bad. Jessie's supposed to be good, and I hate her.
Oh, that is fair. I don't like Jessie. But, you know, she's in the collection now, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And here's Jessie. A few of you in the comments below have also told me that you're not big Jessie fans, so I'm pretty happy to know it's not just us. Alright, Jessie's been added to the pin board, the advent calendar pin board. I only have 3 spaces left, but I actually have 4 pins because there's an extra pin on this board that's going to be on this board. So it's actually perfect. I'm releasing 2 videos tomorrow because that perfectly matches up with the number of videos in Vlogmas. So it's kind of serendipitous that way. I again want to thank Terryn and Yvette for creating this tag. I want to link theirs below as well as some of my other friends, so if you haven't seen those, it's easy for you to access and find down in my description box.
And don't forget to go Team John on 1971.
Oh god, that's just the wrong choice. I'm like, you're not allowed to write that in my comments, no.
I want to see Team John and why.
Disagree.
Just say Kate's wrong.
I want to know which Disney character you'd kiss under the mistletoe. And just a heads up, clear some time in your schedule tomorrow because I'm going to be releasing 2 exchange swap boxes because that's just kind of how life worked out. I just have 2 that I have to release tomorrow, and I'm really excited about those, so I'm going to release them at different times so that way, you know, both people get their like due time.
And these are the last swap boxes,
They're
right?
the last Christmas exchanges that I did, and 2 super nice YouTubers, so I'm really excited about it, and yeah, make some time for that in your day tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, clear your schedule for 2 fun videos tomorrow, and I'll see you real soon.